Welcome. This is David Bowles, Human Meme. Today's topic, sex and the vegan. For some reason, we of a society have linked sexual delights with food. I guess one reason for that roasting may be the watering of the mouth, the flavorfulness of the body, the meeting of various hungers from tongue to stomach to lower bits of our extremities. And all of that is fine and good. Food is sexy, and sex feeds us. I do, however, find nothing more boring than watching someone eat on television. How silly is it for us to sit there in front of the boob tube and have someone you're watching having a visceral visual orgasm over a forkful of tiramisu? For me, there are other, realer ways to find pleasure than in the vicarious stimulation of the tongue and brain via cable television. But then again, what do I know? I'm a big 30-year married dummy who eats only vegetables. Well, there are entire networks dedicated to you sitting at home watching other people eat stuff, cook stuff, make stuff, other people's food, and then they describe to you how delicious it is with words and facial expressions. To me, that's boring television. But there are entire networks dedicated to that non-passion. And my human meme friend, in all of that wondering over someone else's food, well, that leads us to the next wandering of our day, the sexualization of the vegan lifestyle for fun and profit. Well, maybe not so much fun, but definitely profit. Now, some background. I've been vegan for a long time, 23 years, give or take, and I'm still going. And I was vegan before it was hip, or hepcat, to be vegan. Do we still use hip and or hepcat as a pioneer modifier anymore? Well, probably not. Not ever anymore, but that's cool with me. And just so you know, I first went vegan all those years ago, meaning eating nothing that comes from animals, no meat, no dairy, no eggs, and I went vegan for my health. Blood pressure was high, cholesterol was high. I learned the really hard way, the hardening of the arteries way, that animal fat created a lot of high cholesterol for me. And I also learned that by removing eating animals from my diet, I quickly discovered through blood tests that I didn't need to worry about needing to take medication for my high cholesterol if I stopped eating animal skins and muscle and other animal bodily organs. Other side benefits of me going vegan were, and are of course, just not eating animals. Oh sure, people say they love animals, only to eat some animals they cook up later. I guess there's great human power in deciding which animals die for your stomach. I've always wondered how all veterinarians cannot be vegan by default. Because how could you fairly, as a veterinarian, serve all animal clients in crisis under your care and not later serve them up to your teeth on a hot plate? And then some say, oh, I only eat cows, not dogs. And to that I say, that doesn't make sense. But really, I'm here with you right now, not to make a political, emotional, or moral argument. No, today I come to you more about a confusing issue. It's a branding issue, a popularity issue, a crass cross-branding that some vegans use, not to sell the lifestyle to the masses, but to make money off the crassness by connecting veganism to sexuality. The first offender is the slutty vegan. Now, I don't care how or what you're trying to sell me, but the term slutty and vegan should never go together ever. Unless, of course, you're just trying to be crass and provocative to make a buck. The slutty vegan sends the wrong message. Oh, I'm sure some people find it funny and fun to be a slutty vegan. But I don't know one old-timey timer, a dedicated vegan like me, who can appreciate that awful slutty modifier to what is supposed to be an honorable vegan cause. And if you have to go slutty to be mainstream, I'll stay in my silo. And yes, you cannot be slutty and also have an admirable cause related to your sluttiness. At least not in any average moral reality. Is anyone really proud about being a slut? Not me. No, thank you. That's a hard pass. Next on the sexual hit list is the rise of AF. And for sure, I get it. You want to be hardcore in a rapturous world. But a new restaurant called Vegan AF is just a disastrous tag on a tired social strain. And in case you don't know, AF means as F, as the F word. So Vegan AF means the whole thing strung together out and pasted together in one weary and frankly grotesque take on vegan extremism that is neither appealing or compelling. Vegan as the F word. Well, maybe I'm just old. Old AF. Being bratty and shocking only takes you so far, usually only on the first utterance, and never again on the second or third or subsequent lashings of the slutty AF. Now, my human meme friend, in the interest of full disclosure, when I first turned vegan green all those years ago, I wrote a bowlsblogs.com article about just that, and have, over the years, written many other stories about being vegan. But that original story, When Beef Boy Goes Green, I too used a slight but tangential sexualization of veganism when I was talking about becoming, for the first time, the virgin vegan. Oh yes, I was the original virgin vegan online at the time, way long ago, meaning I knew nothing about the terms of the new lifestyle that I was adopting, and I was a virgin in getting to know what it all meant to be vegan while trying to survive in a real meat-centered world, and how tough that was at the beginning. And back then, we didn't have Impossible Burgers or Beyond Meat or Miyoko's butter or cheese to help ease the change in lifestyle. You were either all in or you were all out. And if you go to bowlsblogs.com right now and search for The Virgin Vegan, you can read all about any of that from 1998. And in my own defense, way back then, 1998, I was not trying to sell you or anyone else anything as the virgin vegan. I was just claiming a term to try to help better explain my naive exposure to a new lifestyle. But I also accept now the complaint, accusation, the cancel culture that I am making with you today here in your favorite Human Meme podcast, that what I did and what I'm saying now may condemn me as a virgin vegan hypocrite, slutty AF, as well, by association. So hey, let's try to work together, if you're interested, to celebrate veganism as a cause and a lifestyle and a healthy choice. And I believe we can do that without the unnecessary sexualization of our private parts in the process. And we don't need any dirty words to filthify our mouths in the process. Oh, sure, being vegan is sexy, but it is never slutty. It is never AF, as the F word. But once in a lifetime, it can be virgin. We vegans get enough protein. We get our protein from the same place the meat eater's protein gets their protein. We vegans are healthy. We vegans are strong. We vegans are not morally superior. But we are kinder to all animals by default of our lifestyle than those who choose to eat animals. And yes, we vegans do love all animals, not just some animals. And so, my human meme friend, to help promote the cause and celebrate the vegan lifestyle, let's all agree, no matter where you come from or what you eat, let's all agree right now never to use the following terms of non-endearment. Let's never say, the herpes simplex 2 vegan, or the saline-boobed vegan, or the vas deferens vegan, or the brown hole horn dog vegan, or even the pussy vegan, not the cat version, but the other pussy vegan. Hey, we deserve better than the put down and the insult. We vegans, we've earned the title just as it is, just as we found it. We are winning the war. So don't denigrate the cause with terms of the degenerate. Okay? Virgin vegan, out. Thank you for listening. Be a human meme.